Hello and welcome to Hobz is Solo Self-Found. Today we are in Veeshan's Peak, the final Kunark zone. And let's talk about it. So our gear is literally the same as last time. There was nothing from Plane of Sky of any kind of interest. We didn't even upgrade an egg. And we'll kind of go over it here real quick. And we are currently 56. We did level up last episode. And I'm hoping to level up a little bit more because I got a lot of spells in my bag that are just taking up way too much space. And yeah, so I think that's everything there. Nothing good. Nothing good. I feel like this zone is gonna be hard, right? And I have failed to hide like I don't know how many times now. There we go. All right, perfect. Now, since we are a rogue and I'm lazy, I'm gonna skip most of the trash because there's no real reason to kill it other than it is in my way. But luckily we can skip a lot of this. We can skip a lot, and we're gonna go directly to where we need to go, kill the trash that we have to, and kind of move on, right? So like right here, this is the first dragon. We're gonna kill this piece of trash here. And yeah. Shouldn't be too hard. I got everything in the right spot. I got all my sympathetic buffs. I mean, look at, he's got some hit points. I'm not gonna lie. Slowed him up. I bought Langid Bite, and I have yet to see that proc yet. Alright, no loot on him. Alright, there's a little lava guy right here. Let's see if we can get him out of there. Jeez. Oh, we got another one on us. Oh, jeez. It's definitely hit harder than anything else, right? And this, like, we're gonna go as far as we can, right? Like, I was originally like, oh yeah, let's just go. But you know, we're not farming Kunark for, you know, weeks on weeks, right? We've already unlocked Velius, and moving to Velius is probably a better, you know, play for our time, except for the final boss of Veeshan's Peak, which drops the good stuff. Everything else is probably not even going to be an upgrade in any way. Oh my gosh. What did I push there? I hit 5. So, these Guardians of Huskar, they feign death you. It's really annoying. And I'm losing my voice, so... Oh, come on. Hide and sneak. There we go. I don't know why hide doesn't randomly turn off. It's so annoying. Oh, we're gonna kill all the trash. Go. Perfect. Everything's looking good. Now that buff should be a hole because I did click off agility for a little bit more buff slots. Somehow I failed to account for the sympathetic ones when I did all my buffs, and I thought I had them like right here before my Shadow Knight buffs, but I did not click them for some reason when I rebuffed. So here we are. All right, there's one more of these, I think. And luckily, like, the boss is like not an aggressive boss. Otherwise, we'd, you know, be dealing with something there. But what are we getting hit for? 550, 370. That is a painful hit. I'm not gonna lie. Get him slowed. There we go. Oh, we got an Easter egg from him too. Jeez, we got so many of these damn eggs. All right, so I'm going to pre-buff with Stoicism. And I'm going to sneak and hide. Didn't work. All right, pre-buff with Stoicism. Come on. Sneak and hide. There we go. And then we're going to get right up behind him. Thief's Vengeance and go. Perfect. Let's get slow on him. Perfect. Let's try to get any kind of poison dots on him. Oh, yep. There we go. Beautiful. What do we get here? What was this? Venom Blades? Yeah, so that's on there. That's good to go there. Oh, we got Bane on him. Perfect. Let's get some procs going there, buddy. Oh, we got some disease dots on us. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Got to keep those off. That's not bad. Alright, let's do some life tab here. Spirit tab. I can't tell if it's landing or not. It looks like it is, but not very well. I'm going to do a super heal. ×2, maybe? Maybe need another stoicism to kind of help out there. Because we're not getting enough procs from our life taps at the moment, but let's redo some dots here. There we go. We're going to start to get some health back from all that. We got some disease on us. Let's get rid of all that. And boom. First dragon of VP down on the first try. Alright, we got green dragon scales, which are for the warrior epic. Throw that in the bag. And then we got a ranger blade. I'm going to leave it on the corpse for right now. I'm going to get a screenshot just in case we can't kill any more dragons. Oh. I'm not going to lie. That was, that guy was not as easy as I was expecting it to be. Alright, let's loot him up and stealth and on our way. Now, since we're skipping trash, we can skip a lot of trash to this next one. The next dragon does a gravity flux magic based AoE. I do have resist magic on. And I have 277 magic resist with my gear currently. So that's about as good as it's gonna get. I could probably switch out some other stuff here and there, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to matter too much. The biggest thing we would gain, you know, resist on these mobs would be getting to level 60, right? Like, and we're not 60, so we're already at like a disadvantage here. So let's go up here. Now this trash is good experience, right? Like, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad experience, and it would be probably worth it to kill it if I was not making a video, and I might, you know, the next time I come through here I might kill it, but right now not worth it. Go, let's kill these rancor so we can kill that Cinderwing. Go. Man, these things are like vicious. Oh, we got a guy here. Let's get him slowed. There we go. Now this guy, the worms dispel, right? You'll notice I hit my shield like immediately to get that back on. Now it's shield, wolf, and venom, right? So I got 3 junk buffs. Oh, oh, talking and not paying attention. I guess I got feigned death and just murdered. All right, that's not that bad, right? We can junk buff us real quick. We're losing whatever, like we get just random buffs. So there's a lot of stuff we just lost, but I don't think any of those were like self buffs. So I'm okay with that. So let's go back there. And try that again. I'm gonna kill that worm beforehand because that whole the spell thing plus talking, you know, it makes things a little bit more difficult, right? That's probably what I'll never do. hardcore. Right? I've died at so many random things in so many random ways that there's just no way that would be fun. But as a rogue, we can run back pretty quick, so it's not too bad. And we're only 10 minutes in with one death. So, let's see how many deaths we can rack up today. Did we lose? We lost one of the pets. I'm not going to resummon him. It's the Shadow Knight pet. He's just not going to survive. These AoEs, there's apparently some kind of fix for some of this, the rampages and AoE stuff coming at some point, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be really possible. Maybe when the new version of Spirit of the Panther comes out, it might be a little bit more pliable, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try to kill this guy real quick. Let's get him slow. Let's get him dotted up. There we go. Perfect. And we got a legendary egg. Alright, let's pop that one there. Pop that one there. And we got a glamour. Yay! Glamour. Alright, we can ignore that worm, I suppose. Now I should be able to get up here and kill this thing. Get him slowed. And what we're gonna have to do, so there's the boss, right? There's this worm here, wyvern, right there. Or might have to go kill, like, I think a drake or something over there. This guy should add on to us, but he's got a weird, like, see how he just, like, disappeared? So his pathing is weird, and he ends up, like, over there. So he, like, goes into the world or something, and just shows up over there. So that's kind of weird, but shouldn't be too big a deal. Alright, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna kill this guy. Get him dotted up. There's another worm that's gonna be like right behind us. See that red one right there? That's the guy. Now, he may or may not add. Doesn't look like he is today. But, get these two here down. I love having slow on an AoE that's instant, or AA that's instant. It's just so nice. Alright, let's see here. Get this guy right here. Now, if you look at the faction here, right? Like, we're gaining 50 Vinreal Saphir and 50 Mistmal, right? So, what does that mean? It means, A, we are not KOS and Mistmore after you do the raid here. And we're not KOS at the over there outpost. So this is an easy way to get, you know, that faction repaired. After you, like, you know, kill him, go do this, right? So if you time your raids right, you can, you know, swap between them. Good. Then we got another enchanted egg. Alright, I think I just need to kill that one roaming guy, and we should be good to go here on this one. I just don't know where he's at. That's the worm. Okay, he just like disappears, right? So let me check up here. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's this one, and then he immediately moves. Alright, so it is this guy right here. So we're gonna kill him. That's just because he roams right on top of the dragon. He circles the room, I guess. So we'll kill him when he gets right past this Skywing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he disappeared. Why did you disappear, buddy? Where'd he go? Oh, jeez. Is he back up at the top? And he's back at the top. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to kill him up there. Maybe it's not the same one. But this guy here will die here in a second. Maybe we can fight him right here. Maybe he'll add on to us. This guy's got some hit points, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna slow him. I'm gonna switch back. And then we're back on here, and then start poison dotting him up. I mean, every time we do a poison dot, right, we're doing like, what, 439 damage, non-crit, 987 crit, on top of the dot damage. So, prismatic strike plus the poison dots and their initial, DD component is really nice for getting a lot of damage on some of the stuff, right? So, let's go down here, and here's Silverwing, and he's an enchanter, so he's a little bit of a pain because he's going to knock us back. I am going to go Rabid Bear immediately on him and Spirit Call. I'm going to try to slow him, which landed perfectly. See, that's Poison Phobia. We need our proc to land on him, please. One more proc. There we go. That'll work. Superior healing. We're not getting enough heals out of this. Procs and stuff. There we go. Something. Touch of the Cursed, 1800 crit, right? Very nice. Alright, so all the debuffs are on. The pet tashed him. We got Mallow on there. That's good. Venom Breath. The last one is that one, so we can cripple him now. There we go. Beautiful. The knockback's annoying. I'm gonna do a Stoicism. That's another reason I want to get 50 or 60 is so I can get Torpor, which is a better version of Stoicism. And that's, a little bit better of a heal. Like, we're gonna be leaning on superior heal until we get the upgrade to that, whatever level that is. Let's throw some more dots on here. Looks like some of them got resisted that first spin through, so that's fine. Stoicism. And I'm just ignoring the pet because it's gonna despawn as soon as I kill him. And it's just not worth trying to kill him because then I think it'll let him charm or something like that. Because I think this guy charms. He doesn't have a pet up. And there we go. Silverwing down, second dragon. We get a Robe of Asphyxiation and a Sarnak Chandler Staff, both of which we cannot use. Should have took a picture of that, but oh well. Alright, so the next dragon is up this way. And the next, I think, 3 dragons, actually. So we just come up here. We're going to skip all the trash that we can. Which means quite a bit of trash, in all honesty. Because we can skip right past everything up here. Now, like on my Enchanter Bard, I can literally run from boss to boss and just AoE it down. Most of the time. Sometimes you get, get a bad hit, but it seems to work pretty well. Same with my Monk Paladin build. That one can literally just run from everything to everything. Alright, so right here is good, but could be better. Let me see if I can click this real quick. It's failed sneak. So you have to get across here. Like if you click this gear, it will bring it down. But right here in the lava, there's a bunch of mobs, and it's like a trick to get you to do it. Right, so you just want to kind of like up here. I hold down page up, and then I run over here and just run. Run past it. Right over here. Looks like we have 2 Rancors plus whatever else comes. Square drop, see if we can get poison on these guys. Tashed. I kind of like the pet Tash. It's kind of nice. I might have to upgrade that staff to legendary so he procs a little bit faster. But it seems to proc pretty well. There we go. One down, and the next one. So this is going to be what, Nexona? I'm trying to remember which one Nexona is. One of these dragons has like swarm necromancer pets that just like skeletons you can't kill. You can't target them anyway, but you can, yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah. You can cheese them with rampage and stuff. Now, this is going to be hard if we cannot split these off, right? Let's make sure we're on grade or hold here. Like, I don't mind killing 2 or 3 trash at a time, but it's getting the 2 or 3 trash without the boss is going to be the hard part here. So we are definitely going to have issues with that. Now, if we do get multiple, we'll just try to burn down one of them as fast as possible. Because I know I do a lot of splitting with my other characters here, like with fading and stuff like that. So that, you know, that's kind of a challenge that we're gonna have to deal with. I think we can get this one here without having to FD. And we don't have the I don't have the AA for my FD to actually work if I get hit by a spell, so I don't think it'll actually do anything beneficial for us, except now I have to stand back up, you know. There we go, that's looking good. I just noticed I'm at 40% mana, so let me med up before I pull this guy, because I feel like I'm going to need at least some heals. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this guy right here, the Guardian. Most likely he's going to... never mind. We were already snared. Never mind. Oh, we're already at like half life too. Oh my gosh. Alright, Guardian. Let's see if we can recover from this. Can I slow him? Alright, he's slowed. Let me see if I can slow you too. Oh my gosh. Don't have the hit points to... Oh, jeez. Okay, well. We learned something there. And that was to not walk up to the mobs when you're not hit. Alright, let's see here. I just need pack. And alright, I think we're good. So I'm gonna run back. It's gonna, you know, obviously take a minute because we have to start at the beginning. I'm gonna run back and we'll go from there. Alright, we're back. So I think what I'm gonna do, so that's death number 2, right? We're gonna kill the Guardian here, I think, first. She's already slowed, so if we can kill the Guardian, we can then focus on her, or, you know, die and come back, right? We got Rabid Bear up, so we're gonna probably pop that at the same time. But never mind, she already saw us, jeez. Let's see, Rabid Bear. Get him slow, perfect. I mean, like, look how much damage we're taking. 760 Guardian hit. Like, we need to eliminate this guy as soon as possible. Alright, he's down. I don't think I can heal. Leech Touch, Harm Touch, Spirit Call. Yeah, nothing. Nothing gonna help us here. I would life tap, but I just don't feel like it's worth casting. Like, we're getting hit so hard right now. I don't even know what's causing all the damage. Kind of sustaining a little bit there. Where is that? Radiant Cure, Purge Off, whatever that is. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got that down. We got the Guardian down right now. We got her to whatever percentage that was. So we're gonna have to run back again. That's death number 3. But I think we might be able to handle her at this point. We have some disciplines I didn't burn and stuff like that, so we should be fine. All right, so this dragon actually can see through. I just conned her, right? But her AoE is 500 damage a tick, right? So that's not a whole lot of damage for us to work with here. You know, for us to sustain through. Now, I'm kind of trying to look at my abilities here. We're gonna one rabid bear up before we do this. We've rebuffed. I did poison resist. I'm looking at the P99 page for this spell, Stream of Acid, which is the spell she's casting, and it does not say what the resist is. But it's Stream of Acid, but it's got a fire icon. So I have poison resist on. I also have bobbing corpse on. I think I did that one. Yeah, bobbing corpse. So I got that on there too. I'm gonna go ahead and do fire resist real quick. I mean, these aren't gonna fade off, right? So we'll have them for the other dragons. But I think we are gonna be good. I'm gonna redo poison. I don't think that was even on. And yeah, I think we're gonna be good there. I'm just trying to think of anything else we could possibly do for this guy. But I'm gonna wait for never mind. I'm not gonna wait for anything. Alright, we failed. Like, I don't know why when you're levitated, I guess you fail sneak extremely. There we go. Alright, she's gonna see us anyway, so I'm going to pre-Thief's Vengeance. I'm gonna just run right in here. I'm gonna drop Bear, Spirit Call. I'm gonna Radiant Cure off anything we got on us. I'm going to try and slow her. Bane and Knife landed, and Venom Bolt landed. Alright, now I'm healing. I'm just gonna heal myself. That's all I'm gonna do. Heal myself, reapply dots, heal myself, reapply dots. It's very basic. Very basic. But I think we... Oh, jeez. Like, taking so much health. Now, I think the dots will last long enough to do that. I'm going to get a Stoicism on. Now, I do have Prayer of Life from killing Nagafen. So, we do have those if we need it. We do have these jelly beans we can click. Which I'm going to click a few of real quick. There we go. The jelly bean healed me for 284 damage. Oh my god, they must have buffed them. I didn't realize they were that strong. Alright, poisons are wearing off. Let's reapply these quickly before we Alright, superior health. My Shaman Pet's about to go down. So is Nexona, so that's good. Make sure I turn off attack in time. Alright, she's enraged. Turn off attack. Shaman Pet down. Oh my god. Stop enraging. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, finally. Oh, that was a rough one. That was definitely a rough fight. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, what do we get here? We got Howling Cutlass. Legendary, which is actually kind of a nice offhand. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's a 120 stun proc. I might use that. Now, the reason I use the Spear of Fate is because it's 20 spell damage plus all the resist, so it's hard to do that. We got a mana regen Aug, so let me get a screenshot of this body real quick. Because I honestly didn't think I was going to kill this one. And I think she's harder than the next ones, so... And the robe is a Necro robe, so... It is what it is there. Alright, let's take this Aug. Can we put this anywhere? I'll I'll take 2 mana regen. Any day of the week. Alright. I took 31% of our mana. We overhealed a lot. I'm not going to lie. I overhealed as much as I possibly could just to kind of deal with that AoE. But we were successful, so. And we're going to keep Levitate on because the next dragon has the same kind of lava bridge, and you can just like float over it. I think they all do, honestly. But we'll see here in a second. Come down here. I'm not sure how many we... Yeah, we got to kill these 2 plus a roamer, I think. I'm going to grab this one. And I think we'll med after we kill the trash. Who's this one? Dasque. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember that fight. I think he like literally charges the door once I walk near it. And then it's like a gangbang with him and all his guardians. And you can split them off if you like can feign death it all off, but our feign death will fail in every possible way. Let's get this guy slowed. I guess we're not gonna slow him. Resists are bad. Alright, I'm gonna med up and we'll go from there. Alright, let's give this a shot. So he's gonna see us. We of course failed. Sneak and hide. He's gonna see us because I guess all these dragons do see stealth, I guess. Let's con him to make sure. No, he doesn't see us. So there he is. There's his first one, second one. Where's the third one? There's one. All right, they're all right there. Now, this is going to be an attrition, I think, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get him any of these ones solo. I think they all come. Now, I don't remember what his effects are. I didn't even look, but we're going to pull this one here and see what happens. Surprised we got it solo. All right, I'm going to let it get a little closer. There we go. Perfect. All right, so, yep. Now, these ones don't seem as bad as the other one, right? I mean, he's hitting me for, what, 520? But not that bad. All right, got him. Now we're going to want this one right here, and I don't know what we're going to get with it. Can I pull him right there? I can. Perfect. Slow on there. Let's get him dotted up. That means we have one left in there, plus the boss. Let's see if we can height filter that right. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get that one without aggroing the boss, so we might be able to just face tank them both at the same time. I'm not sure, but we just hit 57, which means I should check my spells real quick. So we got a new Mallow. Let's see here, what else? Talisman of the Brood, which is group strength. Vampiric Curse. That is a spell that I am going to memorize. That is a heal over time life tap. So that's nice. Figure out where I want to actually put it later on. We got a new strength buff. A new life tap. Alright, wait, let me see here. So this is a 2.7 cast time, so 2.3. Jeez. I'm gonna go with the bigger one. Like that's, to me, that's just the smart thing to do for this. But I do not like that cast time at all. All right, let's save this as a solo. And where can I put this that I can actually use it? Let's put it on 6. All right, that seems like that's gonna work. All right, well, let's just do this here. I'm gonna slow him. Let's see, let's get Vampire Curse on you. Oh my god, he's just killing me. Slow him. All right, changing plans. Can we get anything off? I'm not gonna burn any cooldowns because I'm about to die. I'm gonna use counterattack. I want this ad gone. It's like the goal right here. There we go. All right, he's gone. All right, whoa, this might work. Let's go ahead and do Rabid Bear. Is he like immune to slow? What's his deal here? He's not slowing. He dispels too, apparently. I've lost all my buffs. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that while I was dealing with all that other nonsense. More importantly, I lost my Shadow Knight self buffs. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a rough fight. Let's do this massively long cast Drain Life that is never gonna land. Because we're going to get hit before it goes off. That's actually working pretty well, I would say. I mean, Vampire Curse, get that back on there. Alright, well, I mean, this is looking pretty good at the moment. And down. Jeez. Lost all our buffs. Alright, let me get a screenshot of his corpse real quick. And let's go over here. We got a Gemstone of Enhanced Health, which is 50 hit points, which I'll throw that in our face there for another extra 50 hit points there. We got a Legendary Skull Crasher of the Crag. It looks like to be, you know, a decent one-handed blunt weapon there. We'll just look at it later. And Maelstroms causing 155 damage in a stun. It's not legendary, so it's not going to be something I can consider. Alright, jeez. So let me rebuff real quick, and we'll go to the next dragon. Alright, we're ready to go to the next dragon through the next door down here. I think it's the last one, finally. Now, that last fight, I was totally skeptical if we'd actually win that, but yeah, that was pretty nice. Let's see here. Let's see, we just run across. Didn't work. Page up. Now, one thing I like to do is you can attack that, like with a Feign Death class, right? If you attack this dragon right here, he'll instantly summon you. But since I don't have Feign Death, I don't really want to fight everything that's right there. So just levitate works pretty well for avoiding that. Now this is the next dragon, and I think he can see me. So we're gonna have to kill a few of these here. So let's kill this one. I don't remember him being that hard, in all honesty, but he's the last one before the final boss. Let's get some dots on here. I rebuffed, and everything should have a little buffer. I moved my sympathetics up a little bit, so there's a little bit more coverage on those dots, or those spells. But I don't think anything else dispels, except for the worms. Alright, I think we're gonna go for... Oh, we can get this guy right here first, right? Oh my god, my pets are not on G-Hold. Somehow we lost a massive amount of hit points. It looked weird. Not sure what was going on. Go. Now, the other one, so there's that one way over there. This one here, I think we already aggroed it, should come. We'll be able to get the boss without pulling the other one, I think. Get him slowed. Let's get him dotted up. But same mechanic as the last boss, right? And we have Mortal Coil for this, so this should be a little bit easier. I'm going to just tag him right there and run right over here. Doesn't look like slow landed. Oh god, he's in the floor. Oh, he's got a stun. That's not fun. Let's get that on there. He's immune to slow. Alright, okay, we don't have to worry about that. Let's get everything else on him. And then heal ourselves. See there, he's got a pretty chunky hit with what, 653? So, plus a stun. I feel like I need to be bear for this one. And let's go ahead and spirit call him too. We're gonna have a little downtime before we get to the last boss anyway. All right, let's re-dot her up. Oh god, no! Stunned. It's spamming heal at the moment. It's one by one these poisons. Instead of using the cast everything macro. Alright, that worked out pretty well. The stun is a little dicey, but I mean, we just heal it up. Gives practice for when we do Saru, right? Looking good. And we go. We got him. Alright. And unfortunately he's on the floor, so corpse fix. Fix. Corpse. Oh, let's see. Tar Zy. Alright, can I just slash loot? Too far away. Alright, I can loot him through the wall. That's fine. We got a Spear of Constriction, which is an ensnare spear, which requires 50 to proc, so it's kind of annoying. And we got a primary, secondary. This might be nice offhand, but I'd give up dual wield for it. So, probably won't use it. There is not a lot of offhand weapons that have spell damage. Like, I think the only one I found in Velius was the Dane Hammer, and it's still less spell damage than the Shaman Epic. So it's like, I gotta just keep the Shaman Epic, I guess. Unless I can get enough spell damage otherwise to not have to use that anymore. I know for some encounters we would probably want to have a shield on, in all honesty. So finding a shield with high, you know, high stuff and spell damage is going to be pretty nice to have. All right, so we're on our way to the final boss. We are going to wait for Rabid Bear to come back up before we get there. We're obviously going to take a med break, but we'll go ahead and do the run to there and kill the trash and stuff that's there. But we should be able to run past everything that's in this general area here. And we should be good. But this fight is going to be probably challenging, mostly because one, she has ads she spawns, and we're gonna have to kill those ads like pretty much immediately. Like it's gonna be challenging, and we might not be able to do it. And you know, we might need more gear. Like we're not even in what you would consider Kunark group gear. Like we're in, you know, probably like the basic stuff that we could possibly have in most cases, right? We have a few legendary items, but a lot of the key items are not legendary yet. So that is going to be, you know, something we're going to have to deal with as we do this. Now, hopefully, I feel like I got to kill these ones too over here. Let's just get them. Hopefully when we pull the two at the door over there, they don't add her. She like if we look here, she's like right there. So when we pull, like there's a bunch of junk that can happen. And obviously I don't want anything more than her, but or more than the trash anyway until we're ready for her. So I'll take a few deaths on this, I feel. Just to get all the ads down, whatnot, and then we should be ready for the fight. Which looks like we have all our buffs, and we shouldn't lose anything. I don't think anything over here dispels, so we should be good in that regard. But we'll want Rabid Bear up for the final fight. Maybe counteract discipline, just to have that. Let's pop this one. All right, we got it. I want solo. And we lost the Shadow Knight pet again. Ideally, I'd like the Shaman pet to live the whole time, but I don't think he is going to. I would like him to live at least long enough to Tasher, and then he can go away. Go. Let's get this one dotted up. Now, if we take a look at the map here, there is 1, 2, 3 of those, and then she's right here. Now, I don't remember ever killing those. In all honesty, the times I've done this, I've just like walked to the door and she like comes back with maybe like one of them. So we're gonna see what happens here, and when we have full mana. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens when we get near this door. All right, she can see us, so I don't think I'm going to be able to... it's locked and I'm not holding the key. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull these off her, but, you know, that's what we got to do. We're going to kill these guys, and then we'll kill her, right? Oh my god, stun. Oh my god, I can't even do anything. Run. Run like a baby. See, can I snare her or slow her? Alright, I don't have counteract up, never mind. I should have healed instead of dotted. Just life tap to see what happens here. Yeah, All right, so that stun took me off guard there, and totally messed up my. I guess with all my twink characters, they have so much resist. They don't just ignore all the mechanics. So I wasn't expecting that. All right, I'm gonna run back and we'll do that again. All right, so let's try this again. Man. Luckily, like, hopefully we don't get stunned again. Let's. Oh my god. And my back's turned, right? All right, we'll just fight it right here. Oh god, we got two of them. Yep. That stun is terrible. Oh my god, I can't even do anything. But like, I totally don't even notice it on my monk, right? Like, I don't even remember opening that door on my monk, in all honesty. All right, we'll do it again. All right, if we cannot kill the guardian this time, I'm gonna call it here. I'm at like 2 hours on this. If we can't do it, we can't do it. I mean, it's like if I was in full, the full gear for this expansion, maybe we'd have a better shot. But we're not there. We're close, but we're not there. I mean, we only have 133 spell damage, so that's not that much. But this stun is just too much, right? I think I'm losing too many hit points to that, so it's kind of that. I'm gonna see if I can do that. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Ah, she got us there though. That's a terrible stun. Right. Come on. Stop spinning. All right, we're gonna pop bear. We're gonna pop everything. There we go. We gotta kill this one mob. That's all we gotta do. Let's drop curse. Oh yeah, you're down. Oh yeah, you're going down. Oh, and you're slowed too. Oh, hello. Can I root you? Like, jeez. All right. That is a little bit better. Like, the slow sucks, but let's get the dots on her now. As soon as those ads spawn, we have to switch. They spawn here in like a few percent. There's one. Get him slowed immediately. I'm stunned for a while. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Just Radiant Cure. I'm like stunned. And I found an echo of memory. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're good. Let's get Vampiric Curse on here. I think I'm slowed is what it is. So let me see if I can counteract poison here. I think she has a poison slow. Or something has a poison slow. I don't know what it is. But I'll slowly get rid of it. Oh my god, she reapplied it. There's a... What is this one here? Alright, kill the ads. That's a curse. I don't even have Cure Curse. What is that nonsense? That's not till Luckland. Oh my gosh. Some dots on this son of a gun here. What kind of nonsense is that? Oh my god. Alright, she's at 58%, so I mean, I'm just healing myself now. Alright, she's down. Alright. Get some more dots on her. I guess melee is just like not a thing we're gonna be doing here. She's slowed. I'm slowed. Everybody's slowed. I'm gonna do a stoicism. Oh my god, come on. I'm gonna twin cast my heals. There we go. 100%. Perfect. I'm gonna throw... Not yet. I'm not gonna throw Ancestral Aid on her yet. So another protector. Now, I didn't buy Cannibalize, which I feel like is dumb at this point. But there's another one. So I feel dumb for not buying that. There's 2 more protectors. I'm gonna do Spirit Call. I have no mana. I'm at the mercy of everything now. And I don't think I have any, I don't have any pets left. There we go. I do have Ancestral Aid. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I'm not casting my my Shaman Epic. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's gone. Alright, let's get the Shaman Epic on her. Oh, I got 4 protectors. I can't. Ancestral Aid. Can I just kill her? Yeah. Like, I think we could do it with a little bit more gear. I think we're close. I just don't want to go through that again. I don't think... I'd have to wait like 30 minutes for all my cooldowns. I'm going to sit here and think about it. And then we'll see where we end up. Alright, we're going to make one more attempt. I went AFK, let all my stuff refresh, and then we got buffed. Like some guy gave us a Hand of Virtue, a Ranger gave us Spirit of Predator, we got Damage Shield, we got Enchanter Haste. I think we're good to go. I think we also got Beast Lord buffs too, so I think we can handle it. We're at 8,200 hit points, and I think this is gonna go as it's either gonna go well or go bad. Now, like, we're perma slowed during this fight, which sucks, but I think we can handle it here. Now, can I pull her again without that guy? Like I don't want to fight 2 of these guys again. And I think she would. Yeah, this is gonna suck actually. I might be able to grab this one. Let me see what happens here if I can pull it. Yeah, we got her, but let's do this. Escape. Oh yeah, that might work. Oh, that is delicious. All right, now if I tag her. Oh, there we go. What's the cooldown on that? 18 minutes. Is there any other? There's one more in there. All right. But we should be able to get her stir now, I think. All right. Well, that was less than terrible. All right. Let's see here. We got these 2 debuffs on us. We want those to like wear off before we pull her. So 1 moment. So the same concept as before. We're going to kill the ads as soon as possible. Hopefully that works out for us. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, let's see if we can get away from her. Turn around. Stoicism. Come on, land slow, you silly goose. There we go, slowed. Now, when we get the first ad, she's at 87%, we'll pop, I think we'll pop Rabid Bear then. Stoicism. Those extra hit points really feel nice. Being able to have that extra little gap there. There's the protector. Sorry, my throat is like going crazy today. Get a heal on here. Like combat just like drops to a complete stop. Like I can't even do anything. Come on. Like my the majority of my damage is based on doing melee. At the moment. Oh, we lost both pets. Alright, but he is mellowed, so that's good. Let's get that on there. Alright, what are we at? 69%. That on. Let's get another stoicism. Can we land it? There we go. Perfect. Switch to the ad. Oh my god, this is such a slow melee. Isn't fun. We're gonna get another stoicism. Or a slow. And we might die to that. Oh my god, we're dead. Oh, I couldn't cast it fast enough. Alright, I'm not even gonna try again. Like I think we could probably do it, right? Like I think we could. But it's just a frustrating fight right now. And I want to move on to Velius. So there we go. We got all the way to her. Now I will do a follow-up video with her maybe after we get a few Velius kills underway to make sure we can you know, go back and do her. But it's, you know, we're close. I think if we had better gear we would be able to do something to her besides die, but I just don't think we're there yet. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.